Anyway, move on to the next one up, which I hope also does not make me nauseous. This is Between the Stars. It's a space sim kind of game. Let me pull up the info a bit. And also set the video the way I want it. Don't see the control config. I don't know if I can use controller on this. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm still reeling ever so slightly. Anyway, this is described, based on their Kickstarter, as a non-linear spacefaring roguelike ARPG with a heavy focus on events and player choice. Alright, this is also the demo from the Kickstarter. Has 11 days to go. It's 2/3 of the way there, so it's got a shot. Choose your captain, Jane or James Scott. I'm immediately I'm hoping you guys shuffle it up a little bit in time. But it's Kickstarter. It's early. So I'm going to come into this with a big comparison point of Everspace, being that that's the spacefaring roguelike that I'm familiar with. That one's not really designed as an ARPG.
Alert. Systems damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Okay.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power!
But Captain...
I said full power! That's
full
an
voice
order!
acting?
Redistributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3.
Which is nice, because then I don't have to do
Just
the
a
voice
bit
acting.
more.
Saves me
Warp
that.
successful.
We've made it.
Okay. Where did we make it to?
My
Oh,
damage analysis.
that's a shooty.
Starting
And that's a
damage
movie.
assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
Huh. Okay, that's an interesting, control scheme right there. So, we're using the mouse wheel
Moderate damage.
as,
Engines operational. Testing navigation systems.
which, is kind of cool for, Okay, and then roll.
Navigation systems operational.
These kind of make sense.
Testing power systems.
No, not mouse wheel for pitch, mouse wheel for movement. Assign all energy to weapons, or to engines, or to shields.
Power
Okay, so there's
distribution
management
correct.
here. Kind of want to keep it
Captain,
balanced.
We're detecting warp signatures in the vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
I'm trying to move. I think we're moving in some way. It's one problem with space combat. It's always hard to do your shoots, basically. And we've overheated a bit. I feel like this control scheme logically works, but it is a bit, I don't want to say clunky, but it's taken me a moment. Which is just because it's like non-traditional. Really, the whole thing of like, how do you handle 6 degrees of freedom in your motion? Like, how do you do it? And that's like a legit question. I feel like we're not moving very quickly. I don't think we have other weapons. At least not as far as I can tell. Little splash of lag as we blow up a ship, but that's fine.
Captain, reinforcements incoming. We need more firepower.
Direct the nuclear missile to take out the enemy ships. Okay. So, I guess if I press... Oh, but I did it earlier. So it's on cooldown. Which makes total sense. I didn't really see a nuclear missile fire off, so I don't know what, if anything, I did. Let's get out of here. Taking a lot of hits, but I don't know if we can die in the prologue. I fully suspect we can, though. Oh, they have a little like health indicator in there, and you can see like a 71.
Objectives neutralized.
Good work, team. Is everyone all right?
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
Womp womp. Just, you know, give him a proper funeral. A space funeral. I'm trying to. I would like to salvage this. I don't know how. So I think there's a thing where like, are these inverted controls? Switch, turn, roll. Also, this game is made by a team from Spain, so I am not surprised there was a spot of Spanish showing up. Ah, back. How to salvage. How to salvage. Bug report. No. I mean, unless the bug is I can't salvage. Bonk. I just like give it a little boop. Wait, it becomes a hand? I'm very confused right now. Settings. There's no like controls. Hold the fire over the... It would help if I read the bloody thing. Hold fire over the red dot. Alright, bunny. Let's try reading things next time. Salvage a few more. Let's see our inventory. Corpse. Loot boxes. They actually point out that like it has this loot box kind of thing in game, but it's entirely in game. Like you don't buy salvage pods or anything like that. They're not really loot boxes, but they're kind of presented like loot boxes, which is kind of funny, honestly. Because I mean, most games, and like Everspace does this naturally, like most RPGs, there are random drops. You kill a thing, you get a random thing. Doing it like this is comical. Like, it feels like there's almost a satirical element to designing it like this, which I have no real complaints about. So what is this? Ion reactor. Those are all the guns. So this just adds power. And that is faction influence. Nice. Systems departments. You can add a crew member to various parts. 2 specialists, 2 engineers, 2 scientists, and 2 corpses. Tasks. So this is where I can see it getting really complicated.
System analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
All right. Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
Boop. Now this is a map. 3D maps are really hard to get right. This feels okay. I haven't played No Man's Sky, so I haven't like felt their map. My understanding is that one is pretty good. That one's also got a lot more complexity to it.
Mai, which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay. Set in the coordinates.
Wait, there are more loot
Coordinates set.
boxes. I want the loot boxes. I can't go any faster than this. I definitely feel piloting this ship, I feel like it's a capital ship, like a big honking thing. As opposed to like playing Everspace, you feel like a jet fighter. You feel more nimble, more, smaller, basically, more smaller. Good job, buddy. And like maybe that sort of thing will change as you as you upgrade the ship. Like maybe you start to feel faster or start to get faster. It has handling. Like on a conceptual level, it handles. It is also, as far as lore is concerned, basically blown out of the sky. So, fair. Anything else of interest, or just tons of resources? Which is fine. Let's turn around and focus on this.
My situation report on Antaros Port.
Accessing database.
Oh, now we
This
move it.
station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons
Now we move
and
it.
mining sector speculators. It has a large port specialized for trade freighters.
This
that
has
return full of
me
materials from mining settlements.
slightly wanting to play No Man's
They
Sky.
also swear they have the best beef
This
soup
does
recipe in the
not
universe.
feel like it's going to be No Man's Sky. Like, it feels like it would be a completely different game. But as I'm experiencing this, I'm like, I want to see. I want to feel
Captain
a game
Scott
like
from the
this
5th Republic Fleet here.
that
We
is
request docking permission.
like fully,
Station
or at least
control tower
largely
here. Dock at the
ready.
assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication.
Naturally,
Docking
this is
protocol
kind of early. It's a demo. It's a Kickstarter demo. We have run into the space station. Oop. Pardon me. Pardon me. Coming through. Look, our ship is beat up. Okay? Doesn't drive well. Docking confirmed. And now we just allow the game to fix my fumbles. Look, first day on the job. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station when you exit the ship. They're kind of fussed that we ran into the station. You hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighters behind and search for a repair workshop. You find yourself looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. You look down. That hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. I wasn't looking where I was going. Are you hurt? Bad person? Are you hurt? No, it was my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. Susan, head the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. Huh. We were just looking for a repair workshop. No way. A KP-564 SC warship. It's completely totaled. How did you manage to? Well, I mean, we did run into the station. So I think she is totally with us on, like, that was inevitable. Do not call the police. Our insurance will take care of it. Okay, couldn't be helped. The repair cost highly exceeds your credit amount. I mean, it was cheap insurance, the deductible. What can you do? After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for payment. In the meantime, they shall give you a completely operational ship. Do you know where to find the transmission room? Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. Oh, transmission like radio transmission. I was thinking like, you know, manual automatic. You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay, where you encounter 2 guards. One only tells the truth, one only tells lies. After identifying yourself, you are allowed to pass and spot the transmission crew busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You are granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Anteros Port Station in Sector Tama 6. Captain Scott, we were expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. I have a feeling there's going to be like a lot of lore here. Our ship is damaged. Two crew members have died, so that's clearly like, didn't matter how well we did. They were goners, red shirts, what can you do? We'll arrive before the visit starts. Politics. So let's see. We have 5,000 credits. Make funeral. Okay. Accept a contract. And we can buy stuff for... This is not our ship. This is a new ship. This is different. We got 2 light plasma cannons, like Cannon of the Republic. Ship status fine. So this is a fresh ship, as far as we're concerned. What is the interceptor laser? Destroys enemy missiles. Yeah, we got the credits. Accept that as well. Got cloaking generator, mine launcher, pulse generator. I would switch to that. Pulse generator. Stuns any ship within its radius. I feel like I know from Everspace, I never use the utility weapons. I never do. I'm terrible about that. Can't seem to upgrade them. Optic camouflage. So that's our cloaking. Ah, yes. And this is like automatic, which is very good. There's our burst, our nuke, and our camo. Kang. Upgrades, medals, like available. We can upgrade Wanda. Yeah, upgrade global systems. Put Wanda in the engineering workshop. Crafting. Crafting, you say? Scrapping, you say? Sickbay, you say? So, okay, there is a lot of stuff going on in here. This feels like where we're getting into the like real RPG elements of this game. Just the complexity. Intelligent missile launcher. We can build one. That was fast. What does the light cannon of the Republic do? Oh, that's like... Okay. I'm learning. I'm not gonna use it yet, but I'm glad to know that that's a thing you can do. We got this task.
Everyone to their posts, we must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
Which I guess is going to be this way? So you have to like hit space to go into a sort of warp drive. Even this feels a little slow. I would say like the space movement, it feels a little clunky, but this is a different control scheme. Like this is different from what I'm used to. And I haven't decided if that's like good or bad.
Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything
different.
here. Mai, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Let's go to the middle of the
Let's
cluster.
take a look.
Let's get right on up in there.
Captain, we found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Preparing the scan system.
Scanning. Scan.
Scan complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
Like the one I'm doing right now?
This looks like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Okay, so I guess we're going over here next. It definitely has like the sense of scale for space, so that feels all right.
Captain, we're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here.
They call it the pirate fleet.
Retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender or we'll open fire.
I know I should have come in
This is the captain
cloaked.
of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott of the warship Genesis? In that hunk
Have
of
you seen
junk?
the other ship? This is
You
an
asked
upgrade.
for it. Crew to arm!
All right, let's kill the pricks. Ha! Bet you didn't see that coming. Nuked him. All right, now you can see me coming. If I'm gonna get shot, I want to get shot at like multiple angles, so that at least like my shields go down evenly. I feel like that's in some way intelligent. almost got him. Okay. Now my nuke is charged back up. I think I missed. I think I missed the nuke. Yes, let's cloak and then open fire. They'll have no idea where we are. Oh wait, there's more? There's not more.
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look
freighter?
for survivors and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
But they're loot boxes. I want the loot boxes. Let's get us some loot boxes. I can do it at full speed now that I know what I'm doing. It's high-speed loot boxes. Okay, I bumped into the ship again. Look, it's a demo. I'm not an expert pilot here. There's going to be a few high-speed collisions. That's how it happens. Maybe eventually I'll be smooth with it, but not now. Not today. Also, it looks like our ship is in okay shape. By and large. No one's dead. So we got that going for us. Open you up some box. Cannon of the Republic Mark 1. We use that. Exactly the same. Selling stuff to sell. Alright. We did our loot boxing. You enter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what once were their crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Let's go to the left. Further the ship you go, the more you get the feeling you're not alone. Let's go right. Okay, let's go to the right. The right again. Through the doorframe and still within the darkness, you're able to make out a faint light. Let's enter. At the end of the room, you see the raw protonite shipments stacked in rows that emit light rays of light. Copy editing. A robotics voice surprises you. It seems to be the ship's Maya system. Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. They're the crew of the Genesis of the Republic. They are intruders. Well, tough. You're here to rescue. Establishing analysis. Probability of intruders not being identified as intruders, 100%. Okay then, we're intruders. 0% probability that the intruders are identified as intruders. I'm confused. What are we trying to do? Only someone who isn't an intruder would claim they are. What are your orders? What are your orders? Maya's system has to ensure the security of the shipment and is tasked with eliminating the intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Did we logic bomb the AI? We logic
Let's go back to the
bombed
station
the
to inform
AI.
Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver space. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
So story-wise, this is an unusual game. I'll give you that. I don't that wasn't funny, but it was weird. Video game logic, I suppose. But I guess on the sense of like, because this is a Kickstarter project.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Like,
Station control tower here.
yeah, it doesn't
Dock
take
at
itself
the
entirely
assignment.
seriously, which is
Over.
good.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
And like, does this have potential as a full-fledged game? I would say yeah. I haven't like done the research on the team to be able to say like if I'm confident they can pull it off, but this does seem like a full-fledged RPG just with space stuff. That seems to be more the focus. Alright. Right, I'm not gonna crash into the station this time. I'm going to attempt to dock. That is a very small hologram that we have to work with. We're in the hologram. Is this the hologram or is that the hologram? Like, we were kind of in both when we docked last time. Are we even like in the right spot? I don't know. Do I need to run into the station again? Because I can do that. Believe me, I can do that. I think I've actually done that right now. I think we'll stop it here because I might be stuck. Just because I'm a terrible space pilot, it turns out. Yeah, that seemed interesting. I feel like, again, space games, I don't play very many of them. I played Everspace. That was about it. And that was more because it was a roguelike. This one, I would say, feels like it's a lot more of an RPG kind of game. For better and worse. I mean, they bill themselves as being more space action, and maybe, but that part didn't feel as visceral. Meanwhile, I feel like the RPG elements, the roguelike elements, it's describing like encounters will always be different, a lot of procedural generation in the details of the game. I think those are going to be really interesting parts. So, again, they're billing it kind of as an action game. I think it's going to be better for you if you like RPGs, management games, things like that. But this is the Kickstarter demo. It could change substantially. So who knows? But definitely it seems like there are going to be plenty of options for that management type stuff. So it's got that going for it, which is rather good.